Hello, it is 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. What time is it where you are? Well, here in South Florida, my name is Carolyn Chebaro. And the purpose of this YouTube channel and of me going live daily for the last number of weeks is to inspire you, to motivate you, to get you to look at things just a wee bit differently, all on a journey, and it's your journey to creating a simple life. Now, I've put together this series of videos called Breaking It Down, and I'm going to be answering your questions that have been on living a simple life. And so with that in mind, if you have any questions, make sure that you put them in the chat box over there or in the comment box over there, and I will do my best to answer them for you. Well, before I start, yesterday it was a thunder and lightning. Today they're working on the building that I live in. So if you hear knocking, apologies in advance. What I wanted to do today was to follow up to the question and the answer that I posed yesterday as to why I wear a uniform. And I gave you 5 reasons as to why I wear a uniform, and I probably can think of so many more, but those were really the basic reasons why. And I'll read them. And where will I read them from? Well, I will read them from this PDF that I've created for you. How to, how to jumpstart your life question and answers. And if you haven't got it, it's below. There's a link. Please subscribe to it. You know, there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of answers there. There's a lot of tick boxes, check boxes, and lines for your answers. And you can work at your own pace. It's not important to do this quickly, as I keep stressing. But yesterday, I went over why I wear a uniform. And the questions were, the answers were save times, energy, money, easy to shop, low, and it reduces angst and overwhelm, which is probably the number one thing on the list for me. So, but today I want to follow up with that question and really just reveal basically how you can create your own uniform. And so if you don't mind, I'm just going to read from my list. Also, if you stick around to the very end, I actually got a comment yesterday. I will not reveal who because I couldn't contact her, and I don't like doing that. But the information, what she states in this quite a long comment, is very, very interesting, and I think that we all maybe can relate to it. So stick around till then. Hello, everyone. So here's how you can create your uniform. And the first thing you need to do is determine what you like to wear. And in my example, white t-shirts, white t-shirt styles, black and white shirts. I love that. And when I think back about it, I've done that all for many, many years. I just feel comfortable in that sort of classic uniform type idea. So you have to determine what you really like to wear. The second thing is you have to determine what colors make you feel good. And you'll know that. You really will. For example, I look really, really bad in yellow. Awful, awful, awful. I might not look as bad as I think, but for me, sitting inside here, I don't like yellow. I don't like yellow at all. And I've never really worn yellow. Mind you, one year somebody bought me a yellow cardigan, and I wore it as much as I could. And then somehow, I don't know how that happened, but it got lost in the dry cleaners. So that was the story that I told that person. But yellow, you have to determine what colors you like and what you feel good in. And the second thing is, or the third thing is really follows on to this whole thinking is what style you feel most comfortable in. As you know, I like classic style. I don't like bohemian because it just doesn't fit my body type. I don't feel at home in a bohemian. Likewise, I don't feel at home in frills. I don't feel at home in frills, but you might. So who am I to judge? You gotta do what makes you feel good. And then the next one is it's got to do with your lifestyle. And really that has all been brought forth with with COVID, because if, for example, you're now working from home, maybe you're not anymore, but maybe you were working from home, so you could dress one way. Um, and now, if you have to go out to work again, then maybe you dress a different way. Alternatively, if you don't have to work, lucky you, then you might be wearing a different type of clothing than you were when you went out to work. Maybe you're taking children to school. Maybe you're collecting grandchildren. So it all. Oh, crap. Hello, is everyone? Sorry, that was. I'm not sure if you've what happened there. Um, I think you're still here. Let me know if you're still here. You still here? Hello. Yeah, I think you're still here. Anyway, there was a glitch here in the electricity. I'm just going to keep going. I'll talk to myself. That's fine. Let me know if you're here, but I think you are. So it all depends on your lifestyle. Yes, you were here. Carolyn, your blouse looks so pretty. Yes. Yes. Oh, good. You're still there. Yeah. Yeah. Because I prepare for this. I mentally get ready for this. So I'm delighted that you're still here, Diana and Gloria. Thank you very much. Hi, Sandra. Thank you very, very much. So it depends on how you're going to create a uniform, depends on your lifestyle. And it's just basic that. But when I think about it all, the most important thing has got to do with how you feel. It's got everything to do with how you feel in the color and the style and how it fits into your lifestyle, how you feel wearing that object or that piece of article of clothing. So feelings, like that song when we were younger, is really, really important. So that is really, in a nutshell, how you create your own uniform. How are we doing so far? Okay, ladies? We good? Oh, great. Now, I want to read you a snippet of a reply or a comment that I got from somebody. It is very, very interesting, and I think a lot of us can relate. And it just states that she's happy that I've gone over how to create a uniform, and she's been on that journey for several years. But she says when she was in high school, which was many years ago, she says, I wouldn't be caught dead in the same outfit twice, even in the same week or something similar. And I remember that as well, how, you wouldn't wear the same item 2 days in a row or the same look 2 days in a row, because I'm not sure it just wasn't the thing to do. And I wonder if that still goes on today in high school and in further education, and even probably in the workplace. Let me know what you think in the comment boxes below or in the chat boxes. But it's this mindset, you can't wear the same thing or the same style 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row, or in my case, all the time. It doesn't really make sense. And I don't understand the mindset behind it, except it's that materialistic, more way of living, which is pretty sad. I must confess, I don't like that, and I would hate to think that that's being taught in school today, although probably. But I thought that was very, very interesting that somebody brought me back to that thought of, you have to wear something new each day, because that's not the case for me. And I would like to think that I've evolved, and I'm hoping that's why I'm doing this. That's the journey. Yeah, let me just answer this question. Let me read it because I'm a slow reader. Wearing the same thing means you assume people remember what you wear. That's very, very true. I think many people are too self-conscious, me included. Well, yeah, that's interesting, because you assume people really take note of what you're wearing. And sad to say, Carolyn, but you're really not that important, and people really don't recognize that you're wearing the same thing over and over and over again. Yeah, I think there was a study done. There's one of the women who, she did the 33-piece wardrobe, and she wore the same pieces for a certain length of time, 33 pieces for a certain length of time, and she was amazed that nobody saw that she was wearing the same thing. So I think at the end of the day, we give ourselves too much place. We think too much of ourselves, and we think that people are going to actually worry about what I'm wearing. And if that's the case, well, that's their issue, not mine. I agree. I do think people do not remember. Yeah, they just don't remember. So, but I thought that was a very, very interesting a statement, and it really caught me back. That is it, folks. I've enjoyed today. Thank you very, very much. Again, if you have any questions, please put them below. And I will catch up with you tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I wish everyone the best. Stay well, stay safe. Toodles! Now it won't go. Great. This is terrific. Now it won't go. Ah,